Hello, my stitchery friends. What's stitching? I wanted to share my a little coaster set I made. I made this adorable Peking Gingerbread Man coaster set from plasticcanvaskits.com. You can get this pattern there. I will also put a link in the description or comments below. Anyways, I made this adorable set. I just thought it was adorable and I wanted to make it. But I wanted to share a couple things I did with you. So, real quick, not to show off her pattern. I don't want to show off her pattern. I wanted to show you something because, you run across this from time to time. It happens. It happens with all kinds of patterns. Doesn't matter who it's made from. It happens. Since I've been doing plastic canvas, I've come across it many times. So it says here that the coaster piece is 25 holes by 25 holes. But if you count them, 2, 3 to 4 to 5, see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. The pattern is actually 26 holes by 26 holes. So first I cut out all the pieces and I cut them at 25 holes by 25 holes. So technically my coasters are 1 hole smaller than the pattern. Okay, when I cut them, I did not know this. Now, it happens. It really does. It happens. It's happened to my patterns. It's happened to famous patterns that I've done. It just happens. It's not the end of the world. Your piece can still come out adorable, and mine did. And I'll show you the difference. Again, so this was her. And also, I wanted to just a heads up. When a designer makes a pattern, the colors they chose are just the colors they wanted to use to make this design. You do not have to use the same color as the designers. A pattern is just a guide to help you create a piece similar to that. You can make it exactly like that or use your own colors. You can change it all up. I stuck to it similar, pretty much the same because I do like the colors. But this is my little set. Oh my goodness, I just love this. And then, so first let me show you my piece. This is the entire coaster set. I absolutely love it. I found these little pieces on Amazon. You get a little bag. It has gingerbread house, a couple different designs. I will also put a link in the description or comments below to these that I got, and it's like a rubber, and I hot glued and I used E6000. I used E6000 for a nice permanent fix, and then I also at the same time did hot glue for an instant glue. And then I'll show you real quick on the inside. I hot glued just some colored canvas. It makes it, for me, I believe it makes it more stabilized. And then you can do a colored canvas for, have a color, any color that you want. Brown would have been nice, or red, but I just grabbed black because I had a lot of extra black pieces. So this is the box. And the box, I had no problem with it. I just did my trim in brown, whereas she did it in red. And I love it. So the coasters, now that the coasters were 1 hole smaller, this was the first one I did. And I didn't realize it until I got to the end here. Because on the pattern, I don't want to show off her entire pattern. So I just want to show a snippet of it. So on the pattern, oops, hold on one second. Let me fold this a little different. Okay, I'm going to put it up here. So on the pattern, okay, the clear, the design here with no, let me do this, because I really don't want to, okay. So the part that doesn't show any stitches, that's just your basic background color. And so here, it shows after you have done these, which I counted, you should have had 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches there. And that's when I realized, because I only had 3, and it really did take me a minute. I was like, what the heck? I know I counted this right. What's going on here? And I had already done the eyes, and I did the eyes first. I did this white first. I did the trim, and I started doing this. So I was like, I don't want to take all this apart. So I'm going to do one. So I did one that way. So if I went and I did the gingerbread face according to the pattern, this is what it looks like, which is still great. Now, I don't like how I did the eyes. That is the only thing I don't like about this piece, is the eyes. I have to go back and fix them, but I just wanted to show you. I think this guy looks, I don't know, he's either cross-eyed looking or he looks really mad and drunk or something. I don't know. Just from where I put the little whites, which is not, yeah, she did. Now, she did little French knots on her eyes, which that would have worked just great too. I was not crazy about the French knot because a drink is going to be sitting on the top of this. So I wanted this flat. I didn't want like a little nubby knot. So that's why I did that. But this, so when you cut this, it's going to be one hole smaller than the pattern. So you can make your gingerbread guy a little smaller by 1, and that's what I did for the rest of them. So here is the gingerbread. I just, reduced it by 1 row, so that way the outside here is all the same according to the pattern. And here I did this to the eyes. I think it made it a little bit happier, more joyful, and less kind of like a Grinch. It kind of looks like the Grinch gingerbread. This is the difference. So you can see the difference just by adding 1 row and taking away a row on the outside. Yeah, that's the only difference. So I did all the rest of them this way. I liked this way better. So let me know in the comments which ones you liked better, the right or the left. Or you could say the evil guy, evil gingerbread, or the happy gingerbread. I'll probably just leave him. But yes, I did all the rest of them this way. And then I hot glued felt on the back. I like to do that on my coasters, because a coaster, really the main purpose for coasters, help absorb the water, the dew, the liquid from the drink, to protect the table. So this helps protect your tabletop, and it's just extra thickness. But I will say, let me tell you something else on a note. This was the first piece here that I hot glued the felt on the back, and learn from my mistakes. I hot glued the coaster first. So I put hot glue all the way around. You can see there? All the way around. And then I put the felt on, and I realized, no, that wasn't too smart. So on the rest of them, I put the hot glue on the back of the felt first, and then stuck the felt on the coaster. So maybe that'll help anybody watching this when they make some to not do it that way. And anyways, I just thought I would share. I absolutely love these. These, I think, would make wonderful Christmas gifts. Also for people that sell craft fairs. Maybe this will give you some ideas. And again, you can purchase her pattern, which, I think it's only like $2-3 at plasticcanvaskits.com. I'll also put a link in the description / comments below. Yeah, so there you have it. Adorable. I just love it. This is the first thing I've made myself all year. This one I'm keeping. So there you go. Happy stitching.